Hello friends, my name is Lunernight, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. We're here, and I don't know why, but, I'm curious to see what happens if I pick stuff Yuri likes. So, okay. Sunset. Doki Doki. Intellectual. Nature. Death. Loud. Explode. Dazzle. Entropy. Pain. Hearts. Rainbow. Precious. Oh, misfortune. Empty. Chocolate. Whirlwind. Incongruent. Holiday. I have no idea what's going on. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting again. Gotten a little more comfortable around here over the past couple of days. I'm so terrified. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Lunernight. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you would consider it and apologize. You don't have to worry about it too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided there's no way you could be a bad person, and now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Lunernight, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I guess you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it makes you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah, well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ow. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe when I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lunernight. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. And don't worry, I was kind of hoping I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose not to bring up anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Lunernight, Since your compliments put me in such a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try and calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Ooh, I should make me a cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow on watch as she retrieves a small pitcher from the shelf with the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moved contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long leg, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri runs out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri would be near the water fountain. I have a really bad feeling about this. I start heading down the hallway. What was that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. What is happening? Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. I'm back. Thanks for waiting so patiently. Lunernight, do you like oolong tea? What the fuck? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature of the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Oh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking and decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Lunernight. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Lunernight, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? It was that. It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my book back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. It's because your boobs are too goddamn big. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yeah! I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. My character is so dense. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I'll take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at her side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each one holding half the book, except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri is always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand, it's not like holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Oh, wow. This is way too pretty to not be freaky. She holds it so I don't have any harder time reading away from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth, then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Lunernight. Sorry, I guess I shouldn't have done that. Oh, the music stopped. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Lunernight. Suddenly Yuri fully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Lunernight. My heart won't stop pounding, Lunernight. I'm terrified of what's about to happen. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Lunernight? Yuri suddenly pushes my hand up against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Too close. Yuri, you're way too close. Yuri, go away. Please go away. Yuri. Yuri, you're scaring me. Ah! God damn it, Monica. It's time to share poems. Monica, thank you. Lunernight, I think you saw something earlier you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Yeah, you're telling me. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. She just gets some kind of high from it. I think it might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. Not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. You are a gossiper. So I think if you keep your distance, that'd probably be best for her. I think... while you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. Yeah, sure you do. But I actually really like you. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they won't bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, something, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing with a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing with a knife on a breathable rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless. I have no idea what that is. What's happening? Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Yeah, like right now. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Oh, okay. That's my advice for today. Monica, are you alright? Thanks for listening. Natsuki. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Huh? You what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck I'll take as a win. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and you may be as good as me someday. That's, something tells me Natsuki completely misses the point. Just make sure you find a little bit of influence from everyone. I think you're at least being influenced by Yuri a little bit, aren't you? I mean, I know you've been, like, spending time with her or whatever. But, you know, Monica and I are just as good as her. Poems, I mean. So you should really try to learn something and say, or you'll never get better. Here's the one I wrote. I'll make sure you learn something from it. Oh, this is the Amy Likes Spiders. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message here is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something you'd be afraid if people found out they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this club who I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in one place of comfort I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks, but it's kind of obvious you respect Yuri way more, so whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. Hey! I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Lunernight, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why? You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hand appears sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Lunernight. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart just pounds holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Lunernight? I'm not being weird, right? I'm just having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy sticks, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears in a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and opening human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing pear, breathing sky, breathing will. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That's a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday. I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way is up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Oh, what is my cursor? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? Well, we have something we need to go over today. So, if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything good together in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Lunernight joined and we've started with some club activities, but this isn't time for us to become complacent. We only have 4 members. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. And I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Lunernight? Oh, come on. You can't just take advantage of a Lunernight to agree with you just because she doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Lunernight joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Lunernight isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. So the rest of us are fine like this. I know you're the president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Lunernight want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation... did I? I did. No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Lunernight, why did you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Isn't it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest, it's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in this club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Lunernight, it's not the same. It won't be the same with all the distractions she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Oh god, who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Oh god. Nobody would cry if she killed herself? Oh god. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Lunernight? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide to give an indirect answer, which is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. And that's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of a club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping outside of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica at the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I wanted to do everything that I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Lunernight? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat with Lunernight a bit before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Oh. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Oh, okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Lunernight, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Kind of feel like I'm responsible for that as president. I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time, which, with how Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a little bit, you know, sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? That's weird, because all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. I'm sorry I didn't mean to say anything weird. There are just some things that I've been hoping to talk to you about with you. Things I know only you can understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Wait, what happens if I load? Yeah. Oh, Monica. No, Monica. It's okay, Monica. It's okay. I'm coming back for you, don't worry. Oh my. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave that episode there. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode of whatever I decide to make. Lunernight setting out. Bye!